Hello, this is Spring News with the news pickup for March 27th. Japanese tech giant Fujitsu is entering the cryptocurrency market. The company filed a trademark application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Fujitsu will offer brokerage services for cryptocurrency trading and other crypto and non-crypto financial facilities. Fujitsu has shown its interest in Web3 since its launch of a Web3 acceleration platform for startups and partner companies in February. After the recent banking crisis, Americans are going all in on cash. Circulating cash in money market funds has increased by roughly $400 billion in a year since Fed started interest rate hikes. The inflow totaled more than $120 billion last week, with a record $5 trillion currently invested. Money market funds have recently seen a record influx of cash as Americans switch to short-term securities like government bonds and fixed-term savings accounts that are relatively stable investments. Chinese local governments are seeking new ways of raising money since its direct debt surpassed 120% of revenue in 2022, almost doubling in 5 years. Local government budgets lost $288 billion due to a decrease in land sales by over 23%. Land sales account for about a quarter of the local government's revenue. The country's provinces and municipalities have relied heavily on expanded bond issuance to tackle the economic slowdown. Relativity Space has launched the first 3D printed rocket. Terran 1 is 85% made of 3D printed parts. 110-foot-tall Terran 1 lifted off on its debut flight on Thursday from a launch pad at Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Base. Upon reaching space, the rocket's second stage engine appeared to ignite and failed to achieve thrust, ultimately failing to reach orbit. However, Relativity Test Program Manager announced that even if the rocket had failed to reach the orbit, enough data was gathered to show that flying 3D printed rockets is possible. Online gambling revenue in Michigan increased in February compared to the last year. The state's commercial and tribal operators generated $170.8 billion in revenue. While the gain was up over 17% yearly, it fell 8.8% compared with January's results of over $187 million. Follow Spring News. Be informed to be empowered.